So this is pretty cool. I want to go through some of the stuff that I always travel with. This is like kind of like your travel gear, your must-haves, because remember that when we're traveling, we are living here and working, right? I'm not here on vacation. I'm here in a workcation. This is just my lifestyle, right? Like a lifestyle design. It's not here I'm on vacation, get drunk every day, and I don't have anything to do. So the gear you bring is really, really important, and will set the tone, because you want to be able to travel light. You don't want to lug around a bunch of stuff, but you need a lot of gear, because you have to, of course, have your clothes and all that fun stuff. But more importantly, you need all your computer stuff and everything. So these are a few things that I think are really, really helpful. So this here, these are packing cubes. These are packing cubes by Amazon. These are really cool. I got these for like 10 bucks. They're Amazon Basics packing cubes. See, I used to just throw all my stuff in the bag, and then it'd be like I'd be searching for a t-shirt or underwear, and it would take up too much space. Now I can fit like all my t-shirts, I fit in one of these cubes, underwear and sock in one of these cubes. And so I have cubes, like 4 cubes, one for shirts and pants. Oh, here's the big one. This one has like all my t-shirts, my tank tops, and dude, you can fit like a decent amount in them. So you got these 4 cubes, and then guess what? Your bag is packed. Throw them in your bag and you don't have a big mess. You got your toiletry bag, and then you're good to go. Beyond that, some stuff that, you know, of course, I personally, for my job and just my passions, couldn't live without is, you know, I have here, this is a Sony camera that, an A5000, it's a little bit of an older model, A6000, a little bit of an older model, but this will give you like 90% of what a DSLR will give you, maybe even 95%, but it's really light. This monster lens is a Carl Zeiss wide lens. Because I'm always at the beach or taking like beach scenic photos, I like to have this wide 12 milliliter lens. A lot of people like the bigger milliliters, but like 30 or 50, but look, I'm not in the game of doing headshots. I don't even have any hair. The last thing I want is a headshot, right? I'm taking more scenic photos, and then I use this 35 milliliter, is it milliliter, millimeter? Fuck if I know sometimes, right? Tongue twister. 35 mm, and this is for like, you know, if I'm like videotaping myself, doing an interview, you know, meeting people or whatever. Beyond that, we have some pretty cool stuff here. So one of the things you'll see here is, of course, you got your sunglasses. This is a GoPro stick, you know, for when you're going in underwater. A little tripod for your camera, but you can also use it for your webcam. These are my Ray-Bans, which of course, if you're out in sunny weather, you want to make sure that you're not just toasting your eyes. This is a RAV Power external battery. This thing is pretty cool. Like it will do like 4 or 5 charges. So I really like it. And just a little tripod here for your GoPro. Frankly, GoPros have become so good. Like I'm doing this one on a GoPro right now, that this thing has become a little bit more obsolete, at least for, you know, making videos. You know, the new GoPros, you can do a lot of good stuff on them. And then this is called Athletic Greens, and this is my super saver. Let me tell you something about Athletic Greens. I've been using this since 2012. To basically just get greens. It's a green supplement. See, when you're traveling, and I use it at home too, when you're traveling, what do? You work all day, then you run around, then you drink a bunch of booze, go out and have a big dinner. You're probably not getting too many greens in it, but also over time, you're just really lowering your immunity and all that fun stuff. And so I take these greens, and I found this on Tim Ferriss's one of his books one day, and frankly, I've not been sick since I can remember. They're great for like curing hangovers, and they just keep you healthy. It's like 16 or 17 servings of greens, and frankly, I'm not eating that many greens sometimes, right? And of course, there's no substitute for great food and having a well-balanced diet, but let's be honest here. When we're running around trying to make moves and cause a muck, we're not necessarily always thinking like, boy, I better get my spinach in today, right? So we take the greens as a little bit of nutritional insurance. And this is my Swiss Army bag. And this thing is pretty cool. So it's got tons of pockets here. You can see. So this right here will fit like 3 computers. Here in this one, I can fit like my iPad. So, you know, what you'll see here is like tons of just, it's got tons of pockets. You know, it's got another pocket over here. I actually fit 2 external monitors in this pocket. I put in here my journal, my iPad, and my camera. In here will go like all your passports. And look, I carry a spare phone, but I gave my spare phone to this Costa Rican guy because he said he didn't have one. You know, memory cards, all that fun stuff you need for your computers. But shit, it's got side pockets, man. It's got side pockets right here galore. And then it's got this spot on the top to hold like your sunglasses, and they won't break. So I don't even keep them in like, you know, a case. And then I put like all my, you know, like USB thumb drives and all that fun stuff. My memory sticks. So that's pretty cool. And then I take these TRX bands everywhere. I don't know if you guys know a lot about TRX bands, but basically, see this thing right here? This plugs like right into your door. And I'm not some fitness guru or even trying to be a fitness guru. I don't really know anything about working out. I mean, I have a trainer and I just stick to some basic principles. But I take the TRX bands, I put them in any door, and then I work out. And so like I'll just go on YouTube and find like HIIT exercises, high intensity exercises. My trainer gives me some too. But for about 20-30 minutes, I'll basically just burn it out. You can do anything on these from, you know, working your chest, arms, legs, balance. I mean, you can do some pretty cool ones. You know, go on YouTube and find like TRX workouts, like HIIT TRX workouts, and you'll see like these 20-30 minutes. I mean, you're burning. And when you're on vacation, I mean, you're not trying to get shredded or build muscle, right? You're not really even eating that much because you're running around most of the day. So, you know, having something like, you know, these TRX bands will really, really help you out. And they don't take up any space. Like, you could keep this in your backpack if you want. And so that's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'll go and look, even some days if I don't want to do 30 minutes or whatever, you know, I'll sit around and do some bicep curls, do some squats, and I'll give it at least a good 10-15 minutes with no breaks, you know, and just get a great sweat going, because, you know, you're just trying to maintain at this point. One of the things, and me and Cameron learned this in our first trip to Colombia together, we went on like this epic, like 3-week fucking bender. I mean, it was nuts. And so what ended up happening was we were like just a wreck after 3 weeks because we didn't really do any exercising. And so, you know, we found this app called the 7-Minute Workout app on the iPhones, and then we take these TRX bands, and that made it like so that we could at least maintain a little bit of what we had. Because, you know, if you're going and spending money on a personal trainer and going and put some serious time in the gym, the last thing you want to do is just blow it all. And you're going to blow some of it. Look, you can't just be out drinking beer and running around and eating out every day and not lose a little bit. But, right, that's life. Sometimes we're going to do that. So I like using the TRX bands to really make sure that I can at least maintain a little bit. And then, of course, you know, I have computers. So this is an Asus 16 gigs. It's like $700, $800. Nothing too special. I use my iPad to connect to my thing. That's an iPad Pro. I got it for $600 or $700. And then, of course, I use a MacBook Pro for all my work. So like video editing, you know, anything else that I'd be doing, I do on my MacBook. And so I like to use my MacBook as also my backup computer, of course. I use it as my backup computer. I've got Parallels on it. MacBook is just a powerhouse, but a lot of my trading applications, frankly, just run on Windows, and so I use just a normal Windows kind of laptop, 16 gigs, Intel i7, something that can move, and then, you know, I'm running my chat room. I'm on video all day, or, you know, most of the morning, trading in front of these guys on screen share and all that doo-ha. And then, you know, this iPad is just, I mean, these things are sick now. Like, this is better than any portable monitor you can get because they're just so damn thin, right? And they come with their own cases now, but they're just so damn thin that it's just, I don't know, to me that's a huge advantage. And then of course, you know, your iPhone is like how you protect everything, right? Because you can go and you can tether phones. I've tethered my iPhone now in Bali. I tethered my iPhone in Sri Lanka. I've tethered my iPhone everywhere, Costa Rica, Colombia. When the net goes out, and that happens a lot in these type of countries, net just goes out sporadically. You know, power goes out, or it's a gust of wind. Like right now, it's been really windy here. We lost power a little bit ago. Your iPhone is an amazing thing. They'll have 3G. You might have to spend $10, $20 on your trip to pay for, you know, the data for, you know, using your phone as a hotspot. But you can use a hotspot and connect 5, 6 devices on it, and it'll run pretty smooth. It won't be lightning speed, but it will be pretty good speed. So guys, I hope that helps. This is my mobile trading vacation setup. I mean, I travel all over the world with these tools. So hopefully one day when you guys become traders or entrepreneurs or work for yourself, web designers, guys, you know, there's so much stuff you can do in life beyond just trading, right? It's about finding your passion, finding out what you're good at, and really honing in on your strengths, and then taking advantage of it, and then building your life around that, right? You know, we're trying to find things that are our strengths so that we can go out and do what we do, and it doesn't necessarily have to be trading. You know, some of the lessons I'm teaching you guys, you can use it in all different aspects of business. You know, I have 2 apprentices right now that are, you know, past millionaire status, and they're not in the trading business. You know, I worked with them and they came in the boot camp, but then I worked with them on just a life and business, and they took a lot of the stuff they learned from trading and, you know, our classes, and they apply it to other stuff. And so, you know, I really want you guys to really think about that too, is that, you know, trading is an awesome thing if it's your passion and it's your goal and this is what you want to do, but there are a lot of things to do. So try things, find out what your passion is, but also where your strengths are. What are you good at? What do you have aptitude with? And then when you find that, start meshing them together. Learn the skills of what your passion is, learn the skills of what you have aptitude at, and start marrying these things together. Because if you're good at multiple things in business, then you are ahead of 99% of the people. Most people are just good at what? They're good at software. Okay, but if you're good at software and business, you're a double threat. If you're good at software, business, and communicating with people, now you're a triple threat, right? If you're good at being a lawyer, but then you also have a really great eye for marketing and business, well, now you're a triple threat again. And that's how I am, right? I'm a trader, and I'm pretty good at being a trader, but I'm not the best in the world. But I'm also good at business, I'm good at marketing, and so I have different things that I'm in the top 10% or 20% in. And when you start to combine those, now you are starting to really be unique in your skills, and that's what makes money. Being unique and rare in skills is what CEOs are, right? And that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. If you like that video, subscribe right here. If you want to watch more videos, click right there.